Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the exchange. Today we have with us an amazing person, Arlen, who is a friend, an investor in my business, and way more. Today we will be interrogating him. Can we do that?
Yes, please.
Yes, please. That's
Let's
the
do
first
it.
person who is voluntarily accepts the offer to be interrogated.
Yes.
Mr. Arlen, where are you from?
I'm from Lithuania.
Did you come to Australia or you were born in Australia?
No, I came on in 1996.
1996.
Yeah.
Voluntarily?
Yes,
You sure?
myself. I came actually like a tourist just to visit, and then I liked it. I extended my tourist visa, and then I got work visa, and then permanent resident, and then citizen.
And a citizen, very
Yeah.
good. I know you're a family man. You have two daughters.
Yes.
You're married.
Yes.
I met your wife last week on a charity gala event. Thank you for coming and supporting us.
Thank you for invitation. It was beautiful.
Yep. Look, you as a family man, did you meet your wife here?
We met in Lithuania in university.
Okay.
So we met there, and since then still together with two kids, one 25, one 18, two girls.
That's amazing. What did
Yeah.
you study?
Physical culture, like a trainer. Yeah.
That's where your knowledge and the passion to the health comes from?
Not really. I always was active as a kid, and but with the health, I never was thinking that food can affect your health, because you eat everything, and that's how you eat normally.
Yeah.
You don't think. And then slowly, when I came, I was working a lot, tried to make money, and I just love KFC, McDonald's, pizza,
Yes.
all this stuff. Fast food gives me energy. It's a lot of energy. Carbs gives you energy, but there's no nutrients, no vitamins, no good fats, just energy. So slowly takes time. I came 1996. Then after 5 years, I start feeling not well. Start feeling no energy, feeling like reflux all the time, acidity. Start getting sick all the time. Like go to doctor every 3 months and take antibiotics. Flu, sore throat, temperature. Every 3 months. Okay. Go to GP. Take these antibiotics. Take this. So I keep taking. Back then, I didn't done much research into health. I said just getting flu, virus, sick, and then getting worse and worse. By the time I reached 33, so I came at 24.
Mm-hmm.
And by the time I reached 33 years, I started feeling very sick. Like, start going to all these doctors, specialists. So I got reflux, GERD, they call also, when you got burning. Then they gave me medication for that, which is again to reduce the acid, which is again it's wrong, because you're not digesting your food because you got low acid. That's why food is rotting there and gives you this reflux, this acidity. So you need more acid for your body can absorb and digest. So it's all wrong, but I didn't know back then. Keep taking this, and more I take, the less acid I have. The acid doesn't come because there's no acid, but nothing get digested, and if you don't have acid, you cannot absorb any nutrients and minerals wherever you eat. So getting weaker, feeling more sick, then I start having like headaches. So my blood pressure also went up. It's all related. One thing starts at my blood pressure medication. Then type 2 diabetes, then after that irritable bowel. That means my gut, it's already like breaking down gut holes and food it's leaking into bloodstream, and then autoimmune also been detected in my blood, which anti-nuclear antibodies, or lupus they call. So all these problems at 33, and I don't know what to do. Go to specialist for my autoimmune, because this is the biggest problem. Because they did St. Vincent Hospital, they did all the blood tests, and they said, look, when autoimmune comes up, when it's high numbers, I had like 2,000 or more, I think 2,500 title, 2,500 should be negative. I have 2,500 and cannot do much. You have to give you steroids and all this to suppress your immunity system, so it's attacking you, and can be arthritis, can be this, can be that. So I said, oh, this doesn't work. Whatever I did, go see doctors, change this doctor, change that one. Nothing worked. So I think like at 33, I think I'm gonna die like Jesus at 33 years old. And I believe in Jesus, and I prayed, and I said, I need help now.
Yeah.
And then it came to my mind that no one can help me here. It's all the way it's designed, just medication. Look how many medication I'm supposed to take for blood pressure, for reflux, for diabetes, for autoimmune, and strong medications like for autoimmune, it's steroids for the rest of your life.
Wow.
So I prayed, and then something came that I need to look for someone different, natural healer. So I found functional medicine doctor in US. I mean, I was sitting at night and doing research, and I looked probably 50 of them in US, in Europe, all around. So we picked one that we liked, how he explains, how he talks. In USA, in Texas, Dr. Peter Osborne is functional medicine doctor. So we booked appointment. So all family, we went to see him. I said, if we go, we'll visit US. Same time, we will do the test, whatever it needs to be done. So we went there. So he straight away said, look, I don't care what you have. I told him I got this, lupus, reflux, autoimmune. He said, I don't care what you have. I'm not going to give you any medicine. I'm not going to heal you. Your body will heal itself if we give right nutrients and support and clean parasites, which they take in your vitamins, clear the allergies if you have. So we did blood tests, a lot of them, like 50 tubes.
Wow.
Yeah, a lot. So blood test, saliva test, urine, stool, something else. I think that's it. So after all these tests, we stayed 2 weeks. We get results back, and then I did an allergy test. So I had 300 allergies to different foods. So a lot. When your gut is broken, you got a lot of allergies. So, and also I had gluten gene, which is not an allergy. Allergy you can eliminate if you don't eat this food for 3 months. You eliminate that allergy. But if you got a gene, you can't change. You can't do anything. So pretty much I started on paleo diet. So we remove gluten, dairy. Dairy mimics gluten. It's similar formula as a gluten, just a little bit different. So body still thinks it's a gluten. So still release antibodies and breaks down your gut. So gluten, dairy, and sugar. I mean, I never ate sugar, but I ate a lot of grains like bread, pizza, pasta. That's sugar. That's white sugar, not sweet, but it converts to sugar. So I remove all these foods, and straight away everything, like immediately, like after 2 weeks, I start feeling better, like energy, everything. And also I start losing a lot of weight. So I never was fat. I had internal fat. That's why people were surprised that I not well. But I have the internal fat, which is around my liver, pancreas, gallbladder, maybe heart. So we, all of us did those tests. My wife and kids had gluten, and my wife got gluten sensitivity gene. So kids automatically had, but we tested, yes, and they had. So all of us went to paleo, remove all grain, dairy, and sugar, and everything started improving. And after 1 month, I stopped taking all medications. Still was a little bit going, blood pressure up and down, but diabetes straight away, because no carbs, nothing to raise, just the fat and protein, fruit, salad, vegetables, pretty much no processed food. So I stayed like this for 6 months. So improved completely, no medication. My diabetes normal, blood pressure normalized. Irritable bowel still got, reflux on and off. If I overeat, still adjusting. So after 1 year, everything improved except autoimmune. Still was positive. Dropped down a lot to, I think, was 200 from 2000. Dropped down to 200, but still positive. So when I did blood test, doctor said, look, when it's that low, don't worry, because a lot of people got that low. If you got a bit blocked nose or sore throat or a bit sick, your autoimmunity shows that it's fighting something. But I still want to go to negative, so I sort of, after 1 year, paleo stopped improving. I get to say probably 60%, but not to 100%, like still bit here, bit there, bit this. So I say, what I do? I'll try everything. And I did fasting, 7 days, 3 days, very often did intermittent fasting. Also helped to get my cells adapted to use fat for energy, because I was eating carbs for 40 years. So suddenly there's no carbs, only fat and protein, and my cells don't know how to use fat for energies. 2 energies, fat and carbs. So I was using carbs all the time for many years, and now I switched to fat, and my cells don't know how to switch to fat burning. So it took me, they say it takes 6 months, 3 months. It took me like 1.5 years to switch. Then because start feeling a bit low in energy. After, look, I think first 6 months was great. That's when I remove all these allergic foods, all these hundreds of kind of processed, all these bad seed oil foods. Feel great. After sort of slowly better, but not much improvement. And I say, why it stopped improving? So then I start keto. I said, I'll try keto. That's when I went on a heavy fat and protein. And then I didn't have much energy. Like, I feel good, but no energy, because my cells don't know how to use energy from fat. So it took me 1.5 years. Then I felt straight away like a switch. I eat fat, full of energy. Now I think my body adapted to use fat for energy. So, and then if I switch to carbs, I'm good too. I got energy. Switch back to fat. Now my cells know how to use fat and carbs for energy, whatever I do. So now I can run on both engines.
Yeah.
And I start keto, improved a bit more. High fat, very high fat, moderate protein. my ketones went up, my sugar completely dropped like to 2. Normally they say less than 4, I think you need to go to hospital because you can collapse. Sugar too low. But my ketones was high, my sugar so low. I still exercise, still sprint, still go to gym because my ketones is high. If your ketones is low and your sugar is low, then it's a problem. So went well. I did maybe for 6 months keto. Problem is keto with me that I lose too much weight. And if I do intermittent fasting, I start eating. I also before I used to eat 5 times a day, every 2 hours. Hungry. Spike my insulin, drops. Spike, drops. Now we're stable because fat is like slowly burning and you don't have the spikes.
Still 5 days a week? Sorry, 5 times a day eating?
Nah, twice.
Twice.
Already when I start paleo, I start eating twice a day. And only lunch and dinner. And on keto, I did twice, did even once a day, but one is not enough for me. Can't get all nutrients in one meal. It's just too much food. So twice was the best, but I start losing too much weight. And I eat a lot of fat. People say fat makes you fat. No, if you mix carbs and fat together, it's 2 energies. They collide, and then you have to put this energy somewhere. So puts into the fat. So if you eat only carbs, without like you eat bread, don't put butter. Just it's okay. If you eat fat, don't put with bread, with carbs or anything. Pasta, like say pasta with cheese. It's nice. It's tasty. That's why it's addictive. That's the way it's designed. But it's not good. If you want to lose fat, just eat fat and you get skinny. Like I got very skinny. Can have to put some photos, so people to see. Just on eating like a lot of fat, like so improved little bit, but still BD, still autoimmune, still there. So I said, I'll go next level. What I do next? I'll go. That's already myself. And in the meantime, next year we went to US again, do blood tests. Everything improved. Allergies went down. We went to US 3 times to see this doctor, and all the time he also said, if you want to try keto, do keto. Then I said carnivore. I said, yeah, do carnivore. So I do carnivore, just meat, eggs, fish, and fat. So I eliminated even more. Because on paleo, you eat still vegetable, salad. On keto, you can eat little bit salad because there's no carbs, no nothing. But on carnivore, you just fat, pretty much meat, eggs, and fish. So I did that. I did sometime 3, 4, 5 months in a row. Again, even lose more weight. But I feel great, especially mentally.
Yeah.
You're very stable energy. You don't have the spikes. You're always clear and focused. But then again, I lose weight and start losing also muscle because I fasted. Plus, carnivore, very hard. I mean, you can get calories, but you need protein. Don't have much fat. Got a lot of calories. So I got those calories, but still like. I start getting a bit too skinny for what I want to be, and but still go to gym trying. So I did on and off. I start switching, and for the gut, you need little bit fiber like vegetable salad, just to not. It's I believe it's very hard to absorb any nutrients from vegetables. Salad maybe a bit more, but vegetables. It's not bioavailable. You cook, you destroy. But I switched from carnivore then to sort of keto paleo, just the vegetables to feed my microbiome, gut microbiome, salad, little bit if summer hot, want something fresh. So I was switching for 3 years on and off. Then I did raw carnivore, which I eat just raw meat, raw liver, raw eggs, didn't eat raw fish. I didn't like the flavor, taste. I did for 3 months. Didn't see much changes. But then I did it took like 4 years. After 4 years, when I finished like my carnivore raw and cooked, I did for probably 2 years on and off, because some people do all the time. I don't think it's good, because for me, carnivore, if you do non-stop, I think 3 months it's good time. Then you break, you get some carbs in. Your body thinks like, if you just do carnivore, your body thinks like you're fasting all the time. So it raises your cortisol, stress hormone. So I start getting stressed and angry. So I switch on and off between carnivore, paleo, keto. 3 months do maybe carnivore, 3 months keto, 3 months paleo, and then trying, see how I feel. It's all how you feel. Everyone a little bit different. And after it took me maybe 4 years. After 4 years, mainly carnivore. For 2 years, I went hard every 3 months. Sometimes I did 6 months, and fasting 1 week, 3 days, every couple months. And I checked my autoimmune, it was negative, it's gone.
Wow.
Yeah, so, and professor from St. Vincent said if any comes, you can't do nothing. You can't remove, you can't lower it, you just need to take medication. But it's reverse. So your body, if you give right stuff, remove all the chemicals, especially all these oils, like vegetable oil and seed oils, they're very bad. High levels of toxicity when you heat them in high temperature. So I removed all this, and body liked it, and I also had a lot of vitamins and minerals. And now I don't take any medication, and
Wow.
everything normal. And after now, it's been like probably 8 years since I went to this doctor first time. Now, what's for me the best? After experimenting on all the foods that my body likes and I feel the best, when I eat protein, salads, little bit of vegetables, fruit, bit of seeds and nuts, little bit. That's when I feel the best.
And no, of course, gluten.
Yeah, no gluten. Yeah, no gluten.
Yeah.
So no gluten. Now dairy, I'm not supposed to eat, but sometime especially when I start doing carnivore, because cheese is fat, so we have a bit of cheese and butter. Not supposed to, but I see how I feel, because butter, it's actually, I buy butter from cows than A2 cows, which is much better than A1, lower, like, and it's got a lot of butter, got a lot of butyric acid, which is good for your gut microbiome. So I'll eat butter, and I feel good. I do bulletproof coffee, put in my coffee, egg yolk, butter, MCT oil, blend everything, drink, feel good, good for your gut. I feel good. So I see now how I feel. And now also I eat carbs. Pretty much in winter I eat more carbs, because in summer it's a bit cold when you fast or you don't eat much. You feel a bit cold because everything lowers down. So yeah, tried a lot, everything, and yeah, that's the story.
That's amazing.
So now I'm 53 and have no medication. At 33, 20 years ago, I was really bad, a lot of medication, sick every 3 months, and no energy. Now no medication. I'm 20 years older, and I feel much better than 20 years ago. And just the food.
To conclude, you would like to say that the doctors 20 years ago were completely wrong?
Even now they're the same. They're not here to heal. That's not that, but that's not their fault. That's how they've been taught in university. Look, you got this problem, this disease, that's the medication. You prescribe this, you prescribe this. Everybody makes money. Like pharmaceuticals makes money, government makes money, doctors makes a lot of money, and then they pay tax again to government. So everyone making money. So that's the system we're in, and that's how it's designed. It works perfectly. So the more people sick, the better they.
The better for the economy.
For economy, for pharmaceutical, for government, for doctors, for everyone. Everyone.
Funeral
tries.
parlors after.
Everything. It's working perfectly. They say we want to find cure for this, disease, and this. If they want, they could find, but they don't want because they won't find new drugs for this problem. So they numb you down, they suppress you, don't feel pain. Pain is, it's telling you, pain is good, pain is your friend, it's telling you pain that, look, something wrong. You got pain there or there. This means maybe inflammation, maybe it's too much this or that. Body telling you, listen to your body, what it's telling you. If you got pain, that means it's telling you for years people got pain. Year after year after year after year after year. And they say, oh, suddenly this problem came up. No, it didn't came up. You had pain for 10 years. Body keep giving you the signal. Look, problem there, address, problem, find solution, problem. You don't do nothing. You just put medication, Panadol, this, that, numb yourself down, suppress the pain. And then body says, okay, that's it. I gave you enough time. And then bigger problem comes. And that's what pharmaceuticals and doctors and been taught to treat the way it's been treating even now. You go to doctor, you got problem, just take this drug, take this tablet, take this medication, and that's it. They don't fix root cause. They just suppress, remove the pain, so you don't feel, and that's how it is. And
how do you call the doctors now?
So I call the drug dealer. So it's honestly, if you go in the middle of the day, they prescribe you drugs.
Yes.
That's how they call drugs, yeah? So you got reflux, okay, take this drug. You got autoimmune, take this. You got diabetes, take this. You got blood pressure, take this. I would be now on probably 7 medications, which after 20 years would affect my liver, kidneys, gallbladder, pancreas. I need to take probably another ones to support my liver, kidney, because all this medication got side effects. If you read at the back, it's a lot. So I would be probably on 10 medications, on 10 drugs.
Wow.
So how much money every month everyone makes? Everything works perfectly, but not for people benefit, just for the system.
Do you think you would be preaching health to the public right now if you wouldn't be in property development, but if you would be a doctor, would you have the same message right now? Or you think the narrative would be different?
Yeah, you see the doctors, it's very hard for them to change. They're making good money. They had to study for 7-10 years. What they're going to do? They're going to say all wrong? It's very hard. They can transfer a little bit themselves to shift to like functional, go to natural. Some doctors do. This doctor in Texas used to work in hospital as a doctor. And you see how people been treated with medication, so he couldn't handle, open his clinic and changed to do everything. Body heal yourself. You just give what he needs. Remove all the allergy food and remove all the parasites if you have, so they don't poo and don't take your minerals, and give right nutrients, and your body will heal. And if I would be doctor now, I don't know, very hard to say, because you finish this 10 years of uni and you're making big money. What are you going to do? You're going to say all wrong? That's how they've been taught. And look, it's good that we have x-rays. If you, let's say you broken your leg, you need medical system for this. So they go, they check, they put plaster, it heals, it helps. But not for those prolonged issues like you take medication for years, 10, 20, 30 years. What's this? This is not healing. So doctors, it's good for short term, fix some, like have accident or this happen or that for short term, or maybe even for short term, for 1 month you take some medication to, let's say if you got parasites, if you can't treat naturally, you take pharmaceutical like ivermectin, fenbendazole to breach your blood-brain barrier, and ivermectin for the gut. It's very good pharmaceutical too. But you don't take for 10 years. You take for short term, kill, remove, and then your body a little bit gonna struggle because toxins also, but then it generates back. But then you remove what you wanna remove. So I think for short term, even pharmaceutical, little bit okay, if it's necessary. But for long term, you take for the rest of your life, like they said I have to take for my blood pressure and diabetes and autoimmune for the rest of your life. They say you have to take it.
I remember there was a big story about the ivermectin
Yeah.
during the COVID.
Yes, because it kills parasites and it's well tested old pharmaceutical medicine that is very safe to take.
Mm-hmm.
And also COVID, a lot of different things, but they say that I find a lot of parasites in a COVID and in a vaccines and in a COVID. So when you take ivermectin to treat parasites, you remove the COVID too. But that's why they
banned it.
They banned it because the agenda was to get vaccines in. So if people take ivermectin and they feel better and well, what they're gonna do with vaccines? So all was designed again. And I had COVID. I had COVID 3 times. One here, then one in Europe, in Italy, then come back here again. 3 times I think I had. But first time was probably like a big flu. Maybe 2 weeks I was like I used to sick all the time. I know how to feel. I used to be like this all the time. I said, why I need any vaccine? More chemicals. These chemicals not gonna make me stronger. This is not nutrients, not vitamins. Why would, not like my body missing chemicals. We get chemicals all the time, air, pollution, everything. Why I need more chemicals? So, and I had natural COVID. First time was maybe a bit I would say heavy flu. Second time was probably a couple of days, and third time it just nothing. So, and when I had COVID, I went to check my antibodies was over the roof, which is good. That means I developed antibodies. That's why next time when I catch, didn't feel.
You wouldn't manage to fight it.
Yeah, and third time, even less I feel any side effects.
Can you just elaborate a little bit on the bulletproof coffee? I don't think many people know what it is.
So you pretty much brew coffee the way you like. I just do French press. Just put coffee in a jar and not boiling water, around 80 degrees, because boiling you kill a lot of polyphenols in a coffee. So I leave there for 2-3 minutes. Then I filter, because I like to filter coffee with a paper filter, just to remove, I forgot the name, but it's some toxic there. All plants produce toxics, because they try to defend themselves. That's why when I went to Carnivore, I said, plants try to kill me, because some plants very poisonous. Birds eat and they die. So they got toxins, but also got, like I said, good for microbiome. So it's sort of, I don't overeat them, but just got the balance, how I feel. But coffee also got some toxins. So when you do filtered coffee, you just get good stuff, polyphenols. And then I put MCTOL, medium chain triglycerides, it's called. It's extracted from coconut oil. And I put 1 tablespoon. And I put 1 tablespoon of good quality butter. And you blend everything.
Do you think it's a good idea to replace that oil with the CBD oil?
CBD you can add extra.
Okay.
MCT oil, and you can put CBD oil also. You can put magic mushrooms if you want. Like now it's you can add anything. I add also egg yolk. So egg yolk got a lot of nutrients, a lot of good fats. But if it's simple, just a coffee, MCT oil, and butter. That's the original recipe from Dave Asprey. Dave Asprey is really for longevity. This guy he wants to live to 170 years. So he created this bulletproof coffee. That's how he named. So you blend everything, and you blend not with a small blender, properly, like you're making milkshake with proper blender. So coffee blends together with fats, with butter and MCT fat. So comes one substance and looks like cappuccino. And it's but it's not sweet. You don't put sugar, nothing. But it's very
thick.
No, it's actually easy to drink, and it's very. After this coffee, you don't want to eat because you got a lot of nutrients and, like I said, butter good for your gut, butyric acid, MCT oil very good for your brain, gives you energy, give you focus with your brain and energy for your brain, and coffee has a little bit stimulant because of caffeine, so you feel great, you have good energy, and you feel not hungry because you just had this fat. Plus, if you add extra egg yolk, even more, a bit of mushrooms or other stuff if you want. And I was drinking, especially when you do, and also raises your ketone levels. MCT oil raises your ketones, and coffee. So if you do carnivore fasting, if you drink coffee, your ketones even go higher. And ketones is very healing. It's very healing for your body. They're a bit acidic, but they healing. And my ketones sometimes, the highest I had 10. Normally, if you measure now, it's 0.1, 0.3. Now, if I measure, I haven't done like for 3 months keto or carnivore, just fasting I did. As soon as I don't feel well, a little bit flu or something, I do fasting. And body eats everything itself.
Okay.
And I feel so good, I would keep going. I just lose too much weight. But if you don't feel well, just stop eating, because you save energy, because to digest, you need to spend a lot of energy. So instead of spending energy to digest, give your body this energy to kill or destroy or remove whatever it needs to remove.
For how long usually you fast?
3 days.
3 days.
I did 5 days 2 months ago, and then 3 days a couple weeks ago.
And is it just no food and no water, or just no food?
Water and salt.
Water and salt.
So water and salt. I don't drink water without salt. You can put under your tongue a little bit, or and then drink water, or I put inside the water. But I need to get good salt, high quality. I get Baja salt, which got 92 minerals. That's what we need, 92. Himalayan, I think, got 60 minerals. Celtic sea salt, I think 90, and this one now Baja from Mexico is natural without anything, straight from the sea, got 92, and you can live on that. Minerals, when you put salt in the water, you make plasma, because when you sweat, you don't sweat just water. If you leak, it's salty. That's what you need to drink. Plasma. And if you get sun, also gives you energy. And if you do grounding, gives you energy. You don't even need to eat because you get minerals. You got energy from minerals, from sun, and from grounding, charge, positive charge. So it's just addictive. You wanna eat.
How much water would you drink a day?
3 liters.
3 liters.
In winter, in the summer, I go up to 5 liters. If I exercise, sweat more hot days, I go to 5 liters max. But again, no water without salt, because the more water you drink without salt, the more you flush out your minerals. And the more you drink, the more dehydrated you get, because your cells does not take this water if you have no minerals. So you can put other minerals if you got. Sometimes I change from salt to different minerals. I always drink water with salt or some kind of mineral so my cells can take in. And especially when you do fasting, you need to drink water with salt. If you drink with salt, you're never going to have headache. Or even if you got headache, take with salt, it should go away.
How much salt do you put in the water?
I just put, for 1 liter, 1/4 teaspoon, let's say. Yeah. So, and yeah, that salt and water I'm now taking for like 3 years.
Okay. And you mentioned about the grounding. How important it is to you, and how often do you do it?
Well, when I got time, I go on a grass, or the best on a beach, because sand is wet, so you get more like when it's wet something, you get more charge. So I try to do every day, at least 10 minutes maybe. If you got backyard, go on a grass.
Yeah.
Go on a beach, sun, ocean also got 92 minerals. So I even try to salt from the ocean. I pick up from Bondi Beach, water, salt, and I made water and I made salt, but didn't taste well. But salt is good. Your skin is the largest organ. So if you go in the ocean for 10 minutes, you absorb a lot of minerals. So that's I try to do as often as I can and feel great. That's why people feel relaxed when they go on a beach, because it's minerals, it's grounding, it's sun. Everything is good. Sun is... I don't put sunscreen for last 8 years. No sunscreen. And my skin is white. And I go all the time in the sun. And I go to check my skin with a skin specialist. There's nothing. Actually, it's less these black spots, less than I used to put sunscreen 10 years ago. Because when you put sunscreen, it's chemicals, and sun heats those chemicals. So you're baking on yourself and absorbing all those chemicals.
Yeah.
So of course, if you go in the middle of the day in Australia at 12 o'clock and stay, you're going to burn. That's not good. But in the morning, in the evening, perfect.
Yeah.
In the evening, don't get glasses. Your melatonin rises from the sun. You sleep better. In the morning, same. No, I never use glasses. Maybe middle of the day, yeah. But not in the morning or evening, because you get through your eyes a lot of good UV light. So that's what we need for vitamin D.
Yeah.
So still, still looking, still see what works, what's not, still always.
But you managed to fight the diseases which were described by the doctors uncurable.
Yeah, it's like it's not me, it's my body. That's what body does. Like you have a cut, you can help, put stitches, but it heals itself. You don't need to do anything. It heals itself. Like your heart, you can't control. It's beating itself, controlling itself, or breathing. You don't think that I need to breathe, just automatically.
Yeah.
So same here, you got problem, body heals. But if don't have enough nutrients and all the blocks to heal itself, then it can't. Plus, if you If you put more poison, more medicine, more chemicals, it's hard.
Yeah.
And we've been poisoned all the time. So detoxification, very important. Saunas, so sweating, exercise, grounding. The more foods, the more human touch the food, the worse it is. And also, the more you cook, the worse you look. The more you fry, the quicker you die. So try to, even meat now, if I cook, I don't burn to be blackened.
Yeah.
So just lightly, salad, so...
Just blue.
Just yeah, medium.
Yeah.
I tried, I just don't like the flavor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, look, this is sensational, and I'm sure your story will resonate with many people, especially the ones who want to stay healthy, look after themselves. But also, I know... Yep, apologies, sorry.
Yeah, no, just to finish that, you see, I didn't feel well way before, but I still was okay. So until you very bad, very sick, it's very hard to drop this addictive food because they're very addictive. Even now I think about McDonald's, KFC, I want to eat.
Yeah.
And I didn't eat for 8 years. But I still, when I see ads, my body craving. Very addictive. That's the way it's designed. So until you very bad, you're not going to go there.
What about chocolate?
Yeah, chocolate, I eat dark, but I eat dark chocolate, 80 to 100%.
Yeah, okay.
So it's good polyphenols also. If you have big chocolate and coffee, and even dates. Dates, it's very good. It's sweet, but a lot of fiber. It's very good for your gut. So this fiber overrides the sweetness. It actually drops your spike of insulin because a lot of fiber.
Have you tried to eat dates with butter?
No.
Try it.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I got addicted just recently.
Dates with butter?
Yes.
That's cool.
You cut the date in half, and you put a bit of a block of butter there, and you eat it. Oh my God, this is the best thing ever. Try it.
I'll try. You see, we always learn something.
Yes.
That's it.
But you're right. Until you get sick or you got the problem, you'll never look for any solutions, or you don't want to get better.
Yeah, because you're still okay, you know. And look, if it's comfortable, you can eat anything, anywhere, anytime. I used to eat everything, a lot, 5 times a day, pizza, pasta, McDonald's, KFC, and I feel good. Not good, but slowly I start getting worse. And then when I reach that bottom that I feel like I'm gonna die, so bad, I got headache, I have no energy, I'm sick every 3 months, then you want to change because you don't want to be like this. And now, how I feel, I don't want to eat this stuff because I know how I used to be. I don't want to go back there.
Yeah.
But some people got used to be not well and they think this is normal. But when you little bit become better, that's not normal. So we don't want to go there.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's amazing.
Yeah.
Do you mind us now to look at your professional life?
Yeah.
What do you do right now?
Just development, construction.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Property development.
Property, yes,
Yeah.
correct. Yeah.
How's the market looking?
Well, I'm selling last units that we built, 92 units, and not gonna do again because market is bad now. Look, interest coming down, so probably it will help, depends how much it's gonna go. But the biggest problem, construction cost. Before COVID, I used to build 1 unit, average 250,000 to build. Now it's 500,000. So even if you get land for free, it still doesn't stack up. 500,000 for the unit, plus if you buy land, let's say 100,000 per unit, that's 600,000. What about interest? Council, for example, council contribution, we paid 2.5 million just for the council. So when you add all this, it costs you 700 cost. You can't sell for 700 in Kellyville. Average unit, even new unit. So I think big developers like Marathon, Multiplex, they got different budgets, different, a lot of work, so people can do a bit cheaper. But for now, it's nothing stacks up. No, it's gonna be, that means less and less units available, so prices should go up, but people can't afford. Interest too high. If interest drops 2% like before COVID time, then yeah, people can afford. Then probably everything will pick up again. But then inflation, maybe construction cost even goes more. Don't know. But now development, it's tough.
Okay, now you're looking at switching your focus on other industries?
Yeah, I'm looking now more in a blockchain like crypto and technology companies like AI, security, privacy.
Yeah.
So invested with you into YPay and few other technology companies. And yeah, I really think crypto gonna go really, really aggressively, because this fake currency, they keep printing. It's not sustainable. They cannot go anymore. So God's money, how I call God's money, it's gold and silver. You come from the ground, that's real God's money. That's also, and it's keep going. Gold keep going, silver keep going. But that's for a long time. Crypto just very, not new, but new for 90% of people, still new. But I think in next 5 years, crypto will, especially what's happening in US, they're passing all these laws for crypto, regulations and everything. So it's gonna be digital gold. So this fake currency, this fiat money that they're printing from thin air, you can't go and pick up dollars from the tree or from the ground like gold. Or crypto, they have to mine digitally, and you cannot mine anymore like gold. There's no more. Like XRP, they mined so much, and they cannot mine anymore. That's it. So as soon as everybody buys these coins, it's not gonna be left. So you then gonna, with the banks will accumulating slowly behind the scenes. And then it's gonna be new system. That's why I'm looking. Because look, I like construction development. If something changes,
you'll get back to the game.
We'll look. But at the moment, there's no money, and it's a high risk, very high investment. As you know, you have to invest millions for no reward. So what for?
Yeah.
So that's why I'm...
Now you're diversifying into other industries.
Yeah, the industries are the smart companies, smart people like you who just starting. I'm pretty much invested in startup companies like your one for YPay and a few other ones, also to do with technology and bit crypto, and
Oh, excellent.
And see how things gonna go.
Your wife supports you in your decisions?
She's still not fan of crypto.
No.
She said, "What's these coins? This." It's hard to understand this. It's new. We've been, with dollars for 50 years.
Yeah.
So hard to change that. Look, this is gonna be better. We're gonna run on this blockchain.
Yeah.
And she supports, but always still making mistake all the time. And that's how you learn. But we'll hope for everything works for good.
Thank you. Now look, that's very fascinating, and I'm excited that you're actually on board with my project as a shareholder. And look, we definitely have a long journey to go to grow the business together collectively. Yeah. But I think our audience would really appreciate your story today. And I think the main message to the audience is they shouldn't give up, and they need to stay optimistic, and don't believe the doctors, I guess.
Well, you go and do test, I believe still good. You see what problem you have and you try to find somebody who can help you get the natural without more chemicals. And if you got something urgent, I think doctors is good.
Yeah.
To get the X-ray, to get CT scan, to, you know, like you had knee problem, you did MRI. Same your story, you know. And doctor said you need operation, and without operation you're done with your mind.
Yeah.
That's also where my next focus, to improve my mind, because I improve my health naturally, my body, but I'm not 100%. So if I improve with my mind, then everything will go even more.
Yeah.
Like positive, no negativity, like praying, meditation, that's all part of the healing.
Absolutely.
Also.
Look, do you think if in our audience we will identify a few people who would have same issues as you, we can pass your details to them and maybe they can get in touch with you and get an advice, because you're as an expert now in this industry, not in the industry but with this particular matter.
Yeah. If somebody got some, I can tell them what I did and worked for me. Everybody a little bit different. They need to feel how they feel on certain things, but I can tell what I did and what helped me, and they can try to do the same. And you know, we always got where to improve, and I keep learning all the time. And you know, if I go on holidays, I start eating everything too. Holiday, I say, and I feel good because your mind different. But if I keep eating all the time for 6 months, 1 year, 2 years, I start again going down. And for short term, I think I eat even when I go to Europe on holidays, even gluten for short term. It's not good because it stays in your system for 3 months. But then I stop and I said, I feel good. Because also mentally, it's mentally very powerful. You can override many things. But when you have no energy, when you feel sick, when you feel not well, your brain doesn't work too. Brain uses a lot of energy, small, but uses, can't remember, I think 60% of energy.
Wow.
Very, very. That's why when people think a lot and do a lot of things, they get hungry.
I think my brain uses 69%.
Probably. That's why, you know, you need to be well to think properly, because you use a lot of energy of just thinking. If you're not well, you can't think.
Yeah. Alan, it was an amazing interview. I'm sure you'll help a lot of people.
I hope so. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you to the audience. Thank you for listening to us. It was an amazing, and I hope Alan will come back to us with other stories.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you very much.
For your time.
Thank you.